you.
So happy to be here.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
I'm so excited.
Jessica, welcome to the Body Shop.
Yay.
And thank you so much for supporting my channel. That
So
means,
glad to be here.
man, that means so much to me. So I've known you and Richard for about 1.5 years. And in that short time, I've seen you take your fitness to the next level. So tell us your fitness story.
So it started about 4 years ago. Richard and I started doing low carb keto, and from there we both lost around 60 pounds.
Wow,
And
60 pounds.
Yeah,
That's
60 pounds each. And then from there we were like, well, we've lost the weight. Now we need to start bulking up and taking care of ourselves.
I've seen your posts where you're at the gym working out. Oh, that's amazing. That's some significant lifestyle changes.
Yeah, it was not easy for sure.
There's a big kind of a detox period when you go through these kind of diet changes where you're craving sugar, fat, and salt because our food is so saturated with that stuff. But once you drink water regularly and eat that clean food,
Yeah.
it actually gets easier over time, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Once you learn how to make those changes, and that first week, we literally took all of the bad food that was in our house and we either donated it or threw it away.
Oh, yes.
Started with a clean slate, and it just became so much easier. But of course, like you said, nobody's perfect.
Right.
We do allow ourselves what we call cheat days, where we can indulge a little bit.
And that's good for you, you know?
Absolutely.
I tell myself, absolutely none, ever, you feel like you're in jail, you
Yes.
know? And then you're just like, I gotta break out of here. And that's how people end up, you know, overindulging. But very wise for you to remove the temptations from the house. I actually do that same thing. It's easier now that I don't have small children at home. One thing that I do is pre-prep my food. Do you guys do that? Do you do any like pre-prepping for the week?
We don't do any sort of pre-prepping, but we do keep our leftovers. So we kind of plan ahead to have leftovers for those extra meals. Not necessarily meal prepping, but have more healthy food prepared. So,
and you're not going, you know, eating out all the time, which is
Right.
huge.
Yes.
And of course, saves money as well.
Yes.
So, tell me how getting into better shape has improved your life.
So I'm obviously a lot more active.
Excellent.
We went recently on a big trip to Iceland,
Oh, yes.
which was so amazing.
Love seeing
And
those pictures.
we did a lot of physical activity that I would not have been able to do when I was out of shape. So to be able to go on a trip and to be able to do those things that I would not have been able to do otherwise was extremely rewarding. Because I've been on vacations before when I was out of shape, and it was hard. It was very difficult. To be able to do those hikes that we weren't able to do before it was incredible.
That's fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing your pictures. And
It was very, very wild. Yeah. The
Yes.
terrain is like this. So you have to be in good shape in order to tackle that terrain.
and it was kind of a reward because you both changed your lifestyle and got into shape. And so, you know, doing something like that, I think you've earned it. Yes, we enjoy the aesthetics. We enjoy being in costumes and looking good in a dress.
Yes, absolutely.
But sometimes it's about, you know, being able to live your life. Do you have a favorite exercise that you like to do?
A favorite exercise? Does anybody really have a favorite?
Right?
I do enjoy just getting on a treadmill and just walking. I don't necessarily like running,
Okay.
but I do like walking because it gives me time to think about my day and kind of pre-plan, and I generally do that right before I start like working out. And then after that, probably newest second favorite workout would be bar squats.
Oh,
My new
okay.
favorite ones because I was afraid to do them at first because the bar intimidated me. But once I got on it and just was like, just do it. And it is one of my favorite things now.
Excellent.
And I absolutely love it. And it strengthened my back and my legs.
Fantastic. I love that you brought that up, actually. I like to talk about, you know, lifting heavy, but, you know, heavy for you is different than heavy for someone else. And, you know, it's always a personal thing, and that's what I try and continually remind myself is that it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It matters what I'm doing because it's about my fitness or about your fitness, you know.
You can't compare yourself to the guy next to you because it's not, your story's not the same as his.
There were pros and cons for me about, you know, canceling my gym membership and just doing the home gym. But what about you? I know that you're working out at a gym, and I'm just curious if having a home gym would be a positive to you, or if, you know, it's something that you really wouldn't want even if you had like the space and the equipment.
Like going to the gym kind of makes me work out because I'm there, I'm focused at the gym.
There's nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to do. I'm at the gym, I'm focused. Once I'm there, I'm there. I do have some weights at home. We have a small bench, we have some small dumbbells, so I'm able to do some exercises with those. But I only find myself working out like 20 minutes at a time. It's because I get distracted.
Yeah.
So I prefer going somewhere.
Leaving your house and you're in your dojo, so to speak, you know?
Right.
Sometimes we're super motivated, but winning in the end isn't about constant motivation because that's just not human and realistic. What do you do when you're just not feeling it? How do you get yourself to get through that workout?
Sometimes I just have to remind myself that going to the gym will make me feel better. Mentally, I find that I feel better after I go to the gym. It's helped with my anxiety and my depression. I go and I just let loose. And I have more energy after I do it too. So you just have to remind yourself that you're going to feel better after you do it. Just go.
Yes. A lot of people will say, you know, how are you so motivated? We're just not motivated all the time. Consistency is what wins.
Right.
My goal is to work out at least 3, but up to 5 days a week. And if I was doing an hour or 2 hours, that's just a huge time hog, you know? You can fit it into your life, even 30 minutes of concentrated, dedicated time, and everybody can win. So, tell us about your future fitness goals.
Future fitness goals. So one of my more ridiculous goals, I'm working on my leg strength. I want to be able to crush a watermelon with my thighs.
That's awesome.
So that is just one of those fun, wacky goals.
Yes.
That, because why not? Give myself something to work towards.
Yes.
So
it's like the Gallagher
fitness
challenge.
And it is possible. There are videos of women doing it. So I'm like, I could do that.
Oh my goodness!
So why not?
that is hilarious and awesome. I mean, if you could do that, you definitely have achieved something. When you do that, please share it with Michelle's Body Shop.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, this has been fantastic. I really appreciate you coming by. So, you want me to show you around the body shop?
Yes, please.
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right.